Good morning. It's Monday, isn't it?
Could that have been more of an action-packed weekend?
Wow. Holy moly.
Everything
so
happened
much
in one
going on.
week.
Yes. Opening Bonsu, opening of Special Olympics, closing of Special Olympics. Yeah.
And the Super Bowl.
And we did the medal presentation for some of the sports. We were so thrilled.
Speed skating.
Yeah, speed skating. So you and I and Alex Parr from ONNtv, we
footage.
were all lucky enough to be presenters of the medals. And I'll tell you what.
Smiles.
Right?
The joy.
And the pride, and they were just so contagious, you know?
Yeah.
They're just awesome. So congrats to everybody.
Congratulations to all the organizers and all of the athletes who came to visit our city. So 500.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Just athletes. Then you have the family and all the trainers. And I volunteered for the figure skating.
Yes.
On Friday afternoon.
How was that?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so, I mean, there's all the different levels, right? So from 1 to, I think, 5 was the highest. Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, even the lowest level ones were better skaters than I am. They actually had to do things where both... Okay, that wasn't the highest compliment ever. But I mean, they do things where like they have to jump and get both skates off the ground. I couldn't.
Oh my gosh, my ankles would. Oh yeah.
Honestly, Lou, and then spin combinations, and they were ice dancing pairs, partners, like dancing.
Really?
Yeah, ice dancing partners. Yeah. And then and these girls and guys doing what they call that. It's called a spiral. When you lean forward, your leg goes way back like that. You have to do
That's hard.
Honestly, I was blown away. So
awesome.
So cool. Then, of course, the Super Bowl. And I didn't watch because I was in rehearsal. I wouldn't watch it anyway.
No, I didn't watch it either.
I'm sorry, I don't watch football.
No.
But it didn't sound like it was a 13-3.
Yeah, Jim watched it and he said it was a good game, but he said it was kind of like meh.
New England Patriots beat the Los Angeles Rams 13-3. Tom Brady is now the winningest quarterback in the history of the Super Bowl.
At 41.
Winningest. 41 years old and looking good.
Oh, seriously?
There was a call he made, a play that he called during the game. Reagan means run right. He's a Republican. Tom Brady's a famous Republican.
Yes.
And so he made up the name of a call. He called it the Reagan, which means run right, go right, Republican.
Really?
Isn't that funny?
Little secrets there.
Little political thing there.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
And the Republicans all cheered. Oh, Tom Brady called to play the Reagan. Oh, he's a good Republican guy.
Yeah,
whatever. Anyway, history making also because the first time there were 2 male cheerleaders who on the Rams team. Yeah, first time ever for the NFL. And it was the first time that someone showed their nipples and didn't get in trouble.
Right? What's the difference?
Adam Levine showed his nipples. Janet Jackson got in trouble for hers. A nipple's a nipple. Anyway, lots of tattoos, eh?
Oh, too many.
You think?
I do, honestly. He's getting mixed reviews on his show. Yeah, lots of people are like,
I give it a thumbs down.
Apparently, there was a choir that joined him, and they stole the show. Gladys Knight sang the anthem. Immaculate she was.
73 years old and sounding so great.
So awesome. Beautiful, beautiful voice. She just so represented, you know? Good for her.
There was some, I didn't think Adam Levine, when he was singing, he sang live. Now that's hard.
That's very hard,
I don't know if he sang live for the whole thing. There might have been a little bit of lip syncing, but anyway, he didn't.
No.
Not so great. I mean, his high stuff was incredible. He could do that. Yeah. But his other stuff, I don't know. Anyway.
Was it very showy? Because, you know, Super Bowl, you think there's got to be smoke and fire.
Oh, yes. A ton of pyrotechnics, flames everywhere.
Yeah.
A meteor that they used television graphics.
Right.
To make it look like a meteor was crashing onto the stage. And
that's cool.
And then there was this big explosion and there was this man there. I don't know who he was, but I wanted to know if that fur coat was real, because if it was, he shouldn't have been wearing that.
I bet it wasn't real.
Who did he think he was? Did he think he was Aretha Franklin? Because she always used to wear the fur coats.
Yes, always.
She wore real fur.
She did, eh?
Aretha Franklin wore real fur. So did Joan Rivers.
Really?
Joan Rivers said, listen, I went out, I found a mink with a heart condition, I walked up behind it, went, boo! Give me a break. Died of natural causes. GM and Unifor Okay, the Unifor is the union, right?
Yes.
GM obviously shuttering the is it the Oshawa plant and moving stuff to Mexico. So Unifor, I don't know if it happened or not because I haven't gotten the follow-up. Unifor had an ad ready to go, a Super Bowl ad.
Oh.
And it was accusing GM of being greedy. It also talked about the fact that they got an $11 million bailout, which was basically $300 for every Canadian.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, and they were saying, you're going to take our Canadian money, and then you're going to after taking all of our money from taxpayers, you're going to shut this down, put people out of work, and open a plant in Mexico? GM.
And there was also a time when GM needed help, and the governments chipped in to keep them afloat. So now you're leaving?
I think he's showing some of it now, $10.8 billion bailout. So what GM is saying, so they countered with a letter from their lawyer to Unifor saying, cease and desist, don't air that ad because it's full of falsehoods. It wasn't a bail, it wasn't a loan, it was a loan. It wasn't a payout. We paid that back with interest. But they paid it back with like money and also shares, and then the government sold the shares.
Well, they still needed it though, and we were there for them.
Right. So we loaned them.
Right.
$10.8 billion. And anyway, so there's a court now. I don't know whether if they aired it, there's going to be a lawsuit. I'm sure.
Oh, I would think.
Heaven knows.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Still with the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Demi Lovato actually. Remember, she's been away for a while. She had a mental breakdown.
Demi relapsed, right?
Yes.
She went into rehab.
Yes.
Okay.
And so she's been out for maybe 3 weeks, a month. She actually had to deactivate her Twitter yesterday because she spent part of her day on Twitter talking about how the best part of the Super Bowl was the memes about rapper 21 Savage. So I guess people who are big 21 Savage fans weren't really happy with her and just all over her. So she finally had to deactivate her Twitter.
Oh, a lot of people were teasing Adam Levine because he was trying to dance alongside a guy on stage, and it was like, oh, bad. He
Don't dance. Oh, really?
He shouldn't have done that. He looked really awkward.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, on this date in history, you know how I do this sometimes?
Yes.
Liberace. He died today on this date in 1987.
That's how you play piano.
Complications due to AIDS. And you know that I didn't realize that in the 1950s and the 1960s, Liberace was the world's highest paid entertainer. Paid higher than Elvis and Frank Sinatra.
Wow.
Can you imagine Liberace?
That surprises me.
And there was a journalist in England in the late 1950s who wrote a column about him that accused him of being a homosexual. It didn't really say he was a homosexual, but it said that he was flamboyant and that he minced and that he was perfume scented and all this.
He minced?
Minced.
What does that mean?
When a mincing person is someone who's very, it's how you move, how you walk, mincing.
Oh, I've never heard that term.
Prissy.
Oh, prissy.
Mincing, yeah, feminine. Effeminate. Yeah, so they called him all these adjectives.
Right.
And Liberace says to the guy, he writes him a letter and says, your column hurt me very deeply. I cried all the way to the bank. He sued him for libel and won $750,000.
No.
But he perjured himself, as it turns out, because he said under oath, they said, are you a homosexual? He said no. And they said, have you ever engaged in homosexual activities? And he said no, because it's against sort of normalcy and society. And at the time, it was still illegal also. So he perjured himself on this stand, but he won the case.
Wow.
He always said that he was basically a one-man Disneyland.
Yeah, I'd give him that, for sure.
And so anyway, when he died, and it was revealed in the autopsy that he had died from pneumonia complications due to AIDS, that newspaper in England that put that column out posted,
their money back.
Can we get our money back now?
I wonder what would happen.
He perjured himself. What are you going to do? I don't know. Take it from his estate? You'd have to sue the estate.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Anyway, isn't that interesting? I didn't know that he actually sued somebody for saying that about him.
No. And like I said, he was so...
Oh, how he played the piano.
Yeah. He was interesting to watch, for sure.
Speaking of Disneyland, they actually have like an LGBTQ day now.
Do they?
Yeah. And so one lady tweeted, I will never take my children to Disneyland again. It's like, what?
Don't, because they're going to miss you, lady. They're really going to miss your $1.50.
Honestly, people are too much.
Conan O'Brien found something out. He was at his doctor's doing a physical, and the doctor said, do you want me to run like a DNA analysis? you know, see what your heritage is. Obviously, he's Irish. He said, yeah, sure. The doctor's flabbergasted because the DNA test shows that Conan O'Brien is 100% Irish. So there's no such thing, apparently. Even people in Ireland
from Vikings
aren't 100% Irish. The doctor said, I've seen as high as like 97%, but I've never seen 100%. So Conan said, what does that mean? And the doctor said, it means you're interbred. Right?
Oh my gosh!
Because how else?
I thought it meant he had a shillelagh up his butt. But
shillelagh? So maybe somebody.
100% Irish. Inbred.
Inbred. Couple of cousins. He's like, he doesn't have a hand outside his throat. You know, you never know, right? 100%. Way to go, Conan.
We have a 100% great show for you on this Monday morning, so stay with us. We'll be right back with our first interview with Helping Hands. I'm always happy when there's return visits to the show. Wendy, welcome back.
Hi, thank you.
Wendy Gutcher is from Helping Hands, and Sandy Holmberg, nice to have you back again, too.
Oh, thank you. I love coming here.
Sandy's a great supporter of the Helping Hands initiative. Before we get going, we have to announce that there are some school bus cancellations because of the ice. You were saying your daughter last night, she called it.
But
she said,
it's been every Monday since they came back from Christmas break.
Imagine that every Monday since they come back from Christmas breaks, the buses have been canceled.
Yeah, I said, what are the odds of that? It's not happening, Lauren. So she called it.
She called it. Bed. Yeah, so there you go. Check for your school buses. They've been canceled. Is that, I don't know if that's in the district or...
Algoma East for sure.
Algoma East for sure? All right, you can find out though. Anyway, let's get to Helping Hands. So, you were located, what street? You were on...
Crawford Avenue.
Crawford Avenue, and you were in a home that sort of you were sharing with other initiatives.
Yes.
Right? But that's changing, isn't it?
It is changing huge.
Big news on the forefront. Tell me what's going on.
Well, Sault Ste. Marie Helping Hands is a hit.
It's expanding.
It's expanding. We are moving on up.
All right. Maybe we should give some background to Wendy in case people don't know what Helping Hands does. Let's start. You founded the whole thing, so just give me some background and fill the audience in on what you actually do in the community.
Well, Sault Ste. Marie Helping Hands, I've been doing it for 6 years coming up, April the 14th. And
oh, happy anniversary.
Thank you. Yeah, I love it. I still do it out of my house. I give away free food, clothes, and household items. We have clothed and fed and furnished thousands of homes. Homeless people, fire victims, people that have basically, from moments in crisis, everybody and anything, young teenagers, you know, young moms that's starting out with just absolutely nothing. And I can tell you, I didn't even know who my neighbors were on each side of me, and I was furnishing their homes and not knowing that they were the ones that were moving in on each side of me.
No kidding.
And these people really... I will never stop. I'll tell you, I will never stop helping you as long as I'm able to stand up and say, if you need anything, and this is who I am. And people have passed away many times and they don't know what to do with their items, so they contact Salvation Army, they'll contact me, or they hear it through our website of how, you know, they can get a hold of me, and I'll go in there and I'll help them clean out whatever they need and post it on the site and start giving it to those in need. And yeah, we can't take it with us when we're gone, so why can't we just everybody learn the word sharing? Caring and sharing is huge, what I believe in.
And this is all volunteer.
It is.
You have now, but I understand now you're actually taking another step too. You have a board.
Yes, we do.
And that means you're going to be applying for, or do you have it yet? Not for profit?
We are already officially non-profit for, it'll be 2 years coming up, June 22nd, 21st, I mean, and we are getting our charitable license. This is what we are
That's what you're working toward, the charitable license.
Yes, the charitable license is huge. We have a lot of amazing board members, the volunteers. I don't believe... I'm only the creator. I believe in our community and surrounding areas. They're the ones who deserve all the credit. members out there, people who have donated stuff, I just sit back and put it together, and everybody else does.
I think you're being modest, but that's very nice. That's still great that you help facilitate all of this. You oversee it still, don't you? I mean, you basically do guide people and help them.
I do, but
because you obviously have been doing it for so long, 6 years now.
Yes.
You must have a routine that you worked out, a sort of a system that you have in place, and you're sharing that with people who come to say, I want to help, right? And you can assign things to them, right?
Well,
can I ask how you and Sandy hooked up here with Helping Hands? What was your
Actually, it
connection?
was through a woman who works with me on my farm, and
your farm is what?
It's Sunny Nook Farms in Echo Bay.
Sunny Nook?
Yep.
So cute.
Yeah.
I love the name.
So we, my green thumb, Antoinette, she is a neighbor of yours.
Yes.
And I didn't know about them at all. At all. It was a mystery. And she was dropping off some surplus of vegetables and things like that.
Yeah.
And I said, well, anything to get involved in that. So, I mean, and it's not just food, and the food goes pretty quickly, doesn't it?
Oh, we don't get enough food to go around. And we just need more people out there, like farmers, everybody. We are also partners with a few other agencies, actually everybody in the city. But we have a huge surprise coming up, and we can't tell anybody right now where.
Wait, you can't come on my show and say you have a surprise and not tell me.
We have a huge
You gotta hear it
surprise.
first.
When is it good? When are you going to announce it?
We're moving this summer. We're going to.
So you're not going to tell us where yet, but you're moving.
We are moving from 112 Crawford Avenue.
Yes.
We are still looking for people to, if they have any donations that they would like, whether it's food, household items, clothes, whatever. And we're open 3 days a week from Mondays and Thursdays.
At 112 Crawford?
Yes, 9 to 1, and every Wednesday 12 to 8.
Wait, say that again. Sorry. You're there 3 days a week?
Yes.
When are they?
Mondays and Thursdays,
Okay.
9 to 1, every Wednesday from 12 to 8 p.m.
Ooh, Wednesday's a long day.
It is very long.
So if you're free in the mornings, it's Monday or Wednesday, and if you're free in the from the lunch till the evening, it's Wednesdays.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
she makes a meal on Wednesdays.
And every Wednesday, I will make something hot, whether if it's soup, if it's chili, stews, lasagna, roast, mashed potatoes, gravy, vegetables.
Where do people eat this stuff? They take it with them?
No, you're not allowed to do takeouts. You just come on in and have something hot.
Have a hot meal at 112
Crawford, yes.
On Wednesdays?
On Wednesdays.
Who buys all the groceries and stuff?
Well,
Is it donations?
We have donations, people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of really, amazing people in the world in our community that do help out.
Oh my goodness.
We have Pine Hill Church on Cunningham. They have been really helping out amazingly. We've had other people that don't want to have their names mentioned, but yeah.
Oh my goodness. So, okay. So the big move is happening this summer.
It is.
But are you going to get more space? You're going to have more space?
We are going
I'm trying to get the clues out.
We are going to have humongous space.
Humongous? I love that word.
Yes. So there's probably another 2 or 3 agencies that are going to be in there with us.
Sharing with you?
Sharing.
That's a great way to do things.
Yes. So that's why I say it's better to give than receive. Caring is definitely sharing.
Do you have a website or a Facebook page or both, or what do you have?
Well, we just have the Facebook.
We're
working on everything else.
That's great. That's enough.
Yes.
I just want people to be able to reach you.
Yes.
So would that be the way to find you? Easiest way to find you is to go on Facebook.
Yes.
If someone wants to call you and say, "Oh my gosh, I saw you on the show. You're amazing. I want to give you something," or "So and so passed away, and we've got to clean out their house.
Well,
can you come over?" How do they reach you?
Well, I'm going to give you my phone number.
Are you ready? Get out your pencils and your papers, or your pen and paper, or just scratch it on your skin. Go.
Wendy, my phone number, my cell number is 705-943-8363, located at 112 Crawford Avenue. We're open 3 days a week, Mondays and Thursdays, 9 to 1, every Wednesday, 12 to 8, till this summer, and when
you move.
And when we move.
You're coming back on the show.
I'll be back on the show.
I want to know also, Facebook page is called what? Helping Hands?
Sault Ste. Marie Helping Hands.
Sault Ste. Marie Helping Hands. Wendy Gutcher, thank you so much for being here. You just inspire me. Sandy, thanks for coming along for the ride.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, it's always nice to see you, and you're just a breath of fresh air.
She is.
From Echo Bay.
Not manure.
Not manure today, no.
Today.
Not today.
Sometimes.
She wiped your boots on the way in. We'll be back with Luann after this. Don't go anywhere on Mornings with Luann and Tim. It's a fun morning on Monday.
Mondays.
Listen, Helping Hands, that's great news that they're moving to a larger facility.
Isn't that good? Because they were getting crunched.
Yeah, not enough space. And also, I think somebody else, they needed the house or something, so they were actually getting moved off of Crawford.
Oh, is that right?
Kind of like getting evicted, I guess.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of like it. So I'm looking forward to finding out where this new space is. Hey, so Bonsu, of course, Bonsu is up and running. I wonder how they're doing right now with this icy, rainy stuff.
Right? Because it's warm, so I wonder what that would do to the bump slides. Because I'm all about the bump slides.
Would it make them really slick? I don't know.
I wonder. Or is there a big puddle at the bottom? Wouldn't that be fun?
No!
Yeah! Totally! No. Bump slides.
That'd be fun. Now you look like you're doing. Now that's Bump Slide Thursday.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get ahead of the game. It's only Monday.
No,
look, there's some video of the bump slides.
See
that
there.
person's running down the hill. That's wrong. Go on your bum, silly. Oh, well.
But you know what?
What?
I bet that would be a hoot if there was some water.
There's also
We could have a mini polar bear swim.
Oh, well, you have to go down the bum slide in your bathing suit.
Yes.
So you go down.
I think you should do it first.
Have you ever seen people in Switzerland when they ski and they're like, so they're like short sleeve shirts because you're only cold on the mountain and then you come down and it's nice down on the land.
Yeah.
You could do that. So you could go down the hill in the bathing suit and land in a big pool of warm water.
New location this year?
A hot tub.
Too?
What?
Down at the
bump slides
machine
at the
shop?
machine shop.
Yeah.
That's where they were last year too.
Oh, they were?
Last few years.
Last year, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So speaking of Bonsu and all the events that are going on, I know there's Snow Madness today. Tonight there's a dance going on.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can look in one of those books. Can you reach one of those books, Lou? No. Okay, bye, Lou. I just wanted to show to myself. Whee! Grab one of these. Grab one of those books. It'll tell you.
Just pick one of these up.
So this weekend, February the 8th. When's February the 8th? This is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Friday? I think so. Whenever February the 8th is.
Yes, Friday.
Oh, look, they're getting that book. Enough with the book. Show me again. It's the Youth Chart. It's the Youth Chart Toppers Tour. Say that.
Youth.
I knew you couldn't.
What? What is it?
Youth Chart Toppers Tour.
Youth Chart Toppers Tour. Youth Chart.
So this
Toppers
is
Tour.
the musical tributes to Bruno Mars, Ariana Grande, Ponytail, and Nicki Minaj without the bad language.
And probably without the bum.
It's a family-friendly event.
Oh, good.
So you won't have any of the language from Nicki Minaj.
I want to check out, see, I want somebody to take a picture and send it to us because I want to see if this
the person who should send us the picture would be
bummed.
We're giving away 20 tickets.
Yeah.
All week long. 10 pairs of tickets. And so today I'm giving away a pair of tickets to Morgan Bell.
Yay!
Congratulations, Morgan Bell. If you want to enter the contest, go to SueOnline.com. And every morning this week, we'll be doing the giveaways. So if you want to win tickets for your kids, there's just a little trivia question is all you have to answer. The answer is actually in the little blurb about the concert. Go to SueOnline.com contests and enter, and I will announce more winners tomorrow. But congratulations, Morgan Bell. We'll be giving you a call, and you're going to see the Youth Chart Toppers Tour.
Youth Chart Toppers Tour.
Youth Chart Toppers Tour. As far as you saw something, you were going to tell me about Bill Cosby. What?
Bill Cosby is having a hoot in jail. Apparently,
he's
just
they're treating him like a celebrity.
The guards are calling him Mr. Cosby. Apparently, he gets to go out into a large gathering area when it's empty, so that he can eat by himself.
They schedule him. They're saying it's not a private dining room. He's just on a different schedule than everyone else. He doesn't eat with the general population.
No.
It does say, though, when there are visitors, oftentimes they will applaud when he walks into the room. Yeah,
he tells jokes and stuff. He's got great stories. All the prisoners are just thinking he's the best.
He's a multiple...
Do you have children?
Sexual offender.
Right?
Honestly, I don't know. Anyway, what's the world coming to?
I don't know.
Well, although, you look at Ted Bundy, and he had women were all...
30 plus.
sending you letters and
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Anyway, it's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah,
hey, you have the news coming up after
I
this.
have the news coming up, and buses are shut down today. The schools are open, both boards. So kids are like, woohoo! I wish I took the bus.
Bonsu. Go to Bonsu.
Go to Bonsu.
The city buses are running.
Yeah. We'll be back right after this.
Sierra's available 6.2-liter V8 engine can tow a range of equipment up to 12,500 pounds.
And welcome back. We're still here. Yeah, we are.
What?
You know what? I took a break, went on Twitter. Boy, I didn't realize this because I didn't watch the game last night. We talked about that already a little bit earlier this morning, right? Didn't watch the game. Apparently, do you remember when I talked to you about Kylie Jenner? She was like the most watches on Instagram. Like historically, nobody ever got more watches than she did.
It's a sad world we live in.
Yes.
But go on.
But then remember the egg? Somebody posted an egg.
Yes, that got more tweets.
And said, let's get more tweets than Kylie Jenner. And it did.
The egg
Well, that egg was in a commercial for the Super Bowl.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but it was apparently for mental health.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
awesome.
So we're drawing attention to mental health.
Yes, I'm not sure how the egg and mental health got together, but you know what? I think it's
Which
good
came
to break
first,
down
the
barriers.
chicken, the egg, or mental health?
Right? I think that it's good to break down barriers. Chicken, egg, or mental health.
Yeah.
Right?
And Kylie Jenner.
And Kylie
There's
Jenner.
oh, look, there it is. We got this. Oh, the egg is happy.
Yeah, oh, look how cute.
it's-
Oh, with the little face on it. That's cute. Oh, Egbert. Let's call him Egbert.
You can call it whatever you want.
All right,
just
Egbert
don't call
it is.
him dinner.
Just don't call him hard boiled.
Don't. Poached.
Rihanna. Ooh, she was sitting in
Like when you
mid.
call her Riri, because they're like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She called me and explained, so I can.
What'd she
now
say
tell
to you?
though. Well, she was sitting in first class.
Of course.
And
so.
I so get bad. And she was a little upset.
Do they have first class on the Northlander bus loop when you go back to Espanola?
Yeah, it's up
Do
on
they
the
have
top
reserved
rack.
seat for you? On
Yeah,
the
it's
top
up the
rack.
top
We
rack,
went in line in
yeah.
there with their vodka.
Yeah, my
Take me to
foot
Espanola.
hanging over.
All right.
Can I go home? So apparently she's in her little
Rihanna.
cubicle.
Yes.
Rihanna zone. And she gets ticked off because another first class person said, "Can we watch the Super Bowl? Is there any way we can watch the Super Bowl?" Well, really, Riri was not having none of that. Because she was protesting the
She was
Super Bowl.
protesting because of Colin Kaepernick.
So at first I'm like, why would she like diss this dude? And so she didn't say anything to him, but then she went online. Click, 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 click. Can you believe somebody click, 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 click? And the guy saw her click, click, clicking about him. So he click, 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 click back. So the click, 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 and then click, 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 and it was a mess. It was just.
It was a
like
clicking mess.
So she took a picture of the top of his head, because his seat was up there, and put a little banner that said weirdo on it.
Oh, she shouldn't do
Like,
that.
how old are we?
Well, and why
But
be
she's like,
mean
you
to
know,
each other?
Right? It's
Why
like,
can't we all just get along?
like she's talking about something where somebody she feels is suppressed, being marginalized, and then she does it to somebody else.
Wow.
Right? You can't call people names
And then you know what
just because you
happened?
don't agree with them.
Then all the flight attendants took a knee.
Only when Riri wanted some water. Can I have some water?
Yes, Riri.
Yes,
And they took
Your
a knee. I
Highness,
just stepped on my
yes.
microphone and choked myself.
Again.
Yeah.
You always do
I
that.
know, but because there's cords everywhere here, people. It's not. You think this is an easy job? You're attached to yourself. I'm wired to the desk.
I'm attached to myself. Then you're not.
I have no
That
attachment
explains
to
so
myself.
much,
Listen,
doesn't it?
I've got important news.
All right.
There's an interview coming up after this commercial break. with two students from Sioux College from the Indigenous, okay, now what do you call the Indigenous Students Union?
Gorgeous, smart women.
Yes. And there's a powwow coming up, and we're going to talk about the powwow, and you can all go and learn some stuff. So
Learn some stuff.
Yeah. Learn some stuff.
Learn some stuff. So throw it to commercial.
Come back after this commercial because you're going to want to meet Mercedes and Destiny from Sioux College. Be right back. So this is Mercedes and that is Destiny from the Indigenous Students Union at Sioux College. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're originally from Hamilton?
Yeah.
When did you move up here?
I moved up here last September.
Okay.
To do the social service work Native specialization at the college.
Native specialization.
Yes.
Excellent. And how's it going for you? Are you enjoying it up
here?
I
love it. Yeah, I really like it up here. It's so.
Do you find it very different from Hamilton? Or?
It's similar. It's like Little Hamilton, but with a lot more. Just outdoor
stuff. Yeah. Right on. And Destiny, you and I have known each other since you were in high school.
Yeah.
We did a program together called Youth Engagement Theater, right?
Yep.
You're at the college now, second year?
Second year, I'm in the social work program.
In the social work
mainstream one.
Okay. Now you're both involved with the Indigenous Student Union. This is your second year?
First year with the Indigenous Student Union.
This is your first year with the Student Union? Okay, this is yours?
This is my second year with the union.
You guys jump in feet first when you go to college, right? You just get right involved with the Student Union. That's terrific.
Yeah.
What kind of work do the student unions do at the college?
So what we do primarily, as a student union, we're a voice for the students, and specifically as an Indigenous student union, we're a voice for Indigenous issues and the Indigenous students on campus.
What's the population size? Do you know, do you have a fair number of Indigenous students at the college right now?
25% about.
Wow, that's fantastic. I was asking you before the show about the fact that there's definitely, what do you call that, the area, the wing, basically, that's dedicated to Indigenous studies?
We call it NG.
NG?
Mm-hmm. So it's located in the G wing at the college.
Okay. Do you feel that that's sort of still very centralized in that that's sort of where it's known in the college that this is the Indigenous area and that the rest of the college isn't so much yet? Do you think that we could get a little more infiltration throughout the rest of the college at some point? Would that be a goal of the union?
Yeah, so I definitely see a difference when I go to NG. A lot of my classes are more like in the college away from that area, so when I do go there, I feel more like Indigenous like, culture and stuff going on, and less so all throughout the college. And it would definitely be great to get more Indigenous like, knowledge throughout the college. Yeah.
You were talking about maybe having some landmarks or just some. How did you phrase it?
Just something to like honor that like we're on treaty territory, different land acknowledgements maybe throughout the school.
Right.
I would love to see more Indigenous professors in other departments other than the Indigenous Studies department. That would be amazing.
Right. Do you feel that there is a difference being made with the Truth and Reconciliation initiative, that the changes are still being made, that there is still growth in that area?
I definitely do see it now more than ever. I definitely see a lot more of the Truth and Reconciliation being talked about like within the college, within like our communities. So I'm hoping that in the future it'll continue to like shine light on that.
Now the powwow that's coming up, is this an opportunity for people like myself who are non-Indigenous, who I'm a visitor to Turtle Island, thank you very much for hosting my family. I want to just say that there's a lot of things I don't know, obviously. I remember I told you this story when I was at the college at one time, and there was some dancers got up, some ladies got up, and they had their drums, and they were singing, and it was a prayer. And it was starting off, we were starting off a meeting, and after it was over, I went to clap, and my friend Kim Pelche stopped me, and she said, "Don't clap." And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." She said, "No, they were just basically inviting the spirits to come and join us, and you're like, don't scare them away," kind of thing. And also, if you think about it, it would be like, "Our Father who art in heaven." That was fabulous! Oh, you did a great job on that. So you know what? There's certain times when you just don't know how to react, and it's all about education. So are we going to get educated at the powwow? We're invited, right?
Yeah, everyone's
invited.
Everybody's invited. invited every year. We want to just make that clear that whether you're Indigenous, non-Indigenous, new to the Sioux, new to Canada, definitely come out to the powwow and check it out. What we're going to do this year is, because like we're experiencing so many people from different backgrounds, we want to hand out kind of like information pamphlets so people understand the protocol and understand what's actually going on at the powwow, because it can be really intimidating when you go into a space, you're unfamiliar with it, you don't know what's going on, you're clapping after people are praying, like
and people are smudging you going, why is she letting the soles of her shoes on fire? No, because it's all about cleansing, right? So there's a lot for us to learn. It's going to be very interesting. When is the powwow?
So it's this coming weekend, February 9th and 10th.
Okay.
Our grand entry is at 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock on Saturday.
You have 2 grand entries?
Yes, we do. And we have our mascot dance between Colby the Cougar and Bonsu is going to be at 3 o'clock.
Bonsu's coming!
Yes, Bonsu is coming.
I'm glad that he's
So
coming.
at 3 o'clock on Saturday, they're going to do their little mascot dance.
Yeah.
And then at 5 o'clock, we have our community feast, which is going to be in our cafeteria.
also open to everybody and free.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Free food.
A free feast?
Yeah.
Is it Indigenous themed? Like, are you actually going to be serving some Indigenous?
There's going to be fish, there's going to be, some traditional dishes.
Did you also say there's going to be Indigenous what did you say? Tacos? What was that?
There's going to be some food vendors, so I'm hoping.
Oh, food vendors as well?
Yes.
Oh, and arts and crafts, right?
Yeah, arts and crafts vendors, lots of different, if you want to go shopping, definitely a good place to check out.
And then performances?
Yeah.
Drummers, dancers?
Yeah, we have drummers, dancers. We have a traditional men's and women's special, so like a dance competition.
Come on.
Yeah, and
That's
then
fun.
at 3 p.m. on Sunday, we're inviting some students from the international department to come and kind of share their traditional dances and
Cross-cultural. That is really neat. Where do we get more information? Is there anywhere we can go find out more? Like, do you have a
Yeah, so if you check out our Facebook at the Indigenous Students Union at Sioux College, we post everything there. We also have an Instagram called Sioux College ISU.
Sioux College ISU?
Yeah.
Indigenous Students Union.
Yeah.
So, when this is all wrapped up, do you have other projects that are coming up later in the year as well? Or is this this is the 5th annual, did you say? Or
Yeah.
5th annual powwow. Is this sort of the big thing for the Students Union?
This is our biggest thing for sure. This is kind of like something that we've been working on throughout the year, but we do like Indigenous movie nights at the college.
Do you?
Yeah, we work with the Indigenous Studies Department to do kind of like different cultural events and things.
Will you do me a favor? Will you come back on the show again and give me highlights or just updates? I would really love to have you guys come in once every couple of months or something and just tell me what's going on with the college, and if there's any issues that are like in the forefront that you want to talk about that you think are important, I would love to have you on the show again.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
So nice to meet you again, Mercedes. I'm sorry I made fun of you as Joan Rivers at your first time at the college, but we're friends now. When you come back, I want to talk about this too, your tattoo. It's gorgeous. And Destiny, always nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And we'll be back to say goodbye. Miigwech, exactly. Chi miigwech. Big thanks. We'll be back with Luann right after this.
Weren't they just lovely?
I'm telling you.
My goodness, you think they'll come back?
I hope so. I think
hope so. I hope you didn't hurt their feelings.
No, I don't think I did.
Awesome.
I think that I heard Mercedes. Apparently, Mercedes says the very first time she got to the college, I was doing Joan Rivers, and she said, and I'm sitting there all by myself, no friends, brand new to the Sioux, thinking, I hope he doesn't pick on me. I hope he does, and I picked on her. I said afterwards, did you make friends? She said, yeah. People came up to me and felt sorry for me. So. Anyway,
have an awesome day. Drive very carefully today.